You may have noticed that we at Marketing Intent have been using LinkedIn a lot more to stay in front of our target audiences as well as our clients. LinkedIn can be a really powerful connection tool. And today we're going to talk about how to optimize your LinkedIn profile to connect with both prospects and your clients. So, with me today is Elise Lucero. And Elise, I'd like to start with how there's the area that's underneath the name on the LinkedIn profile. And a lot of people use that for their job title, but I think there might be better ways to use that real estate. So, can you speak to us a little bit more about some ideas that can be used there?
Yeah. One great thing that you can use there is a tagline. Can be a tagline for what your company does, and make sure you stay away from jargon and any, messaging that may be confusing. It should be quick and to the point, but it's a great way to advertise exactly who you are. And in a way, that tagline gives away your title. You don't need to have a title there.
That's a great tip. And I think there's another place as well that a lot of people don't even use, and that's in kind of the header and image. So what would you suggest people include there at the top of their profiles?
Yeah, we call that the banner, and you can do the same thing there. So you can include your tagline there, or you can do another point about what your firm does or what you focus on. One thing that we do suggest is make sure you include your target audience in those two areas, and also highlight who they are. So an example of this would be, we help single women better prepare for retirement. That way, if anybody's coming to that person's profile, they'll see, okay, she or he works with single women and they help with retirement. So you can tell right away by using that space who they are, what they do, and actually what their goal, their mission is in life.
That's great too. And I think it's a good point and just something to point out that it's okay to be repetitive. I know some people feel like, well, I'm mentioning it in my tagline and the image, but we all know that everyone skims. And I think a point you made, Elise, that um, to make sure your target audience is highlighted is just key. So we know somebody's speaking to us. And kind of to that point, how can advisors help build trust with prospects and clients on their LinkedIn profile?
Yeah, trust is huge, especially as advisors. There's so much going on these days, and during rapidly changing market conditions, having that trust is very valuable. And I think it serves advisors further than most people realize. One thing you can do there is feature content that you create. Don't just necessarily repost what people are doing, but if you're featuring content you create, it shows your personality, it shows really how you communicate and who you are. And it also kind of gives people a test run of what it's like to work with you, because they're understanding what you're looking at day in and day out and what you're trying to get across to your audience.
Yeah, trust is definitely a key, and LinkedIn is a way to make sure your audience understands who you are and what your perspectives are. And if you need help and optimizing your LinkedIn profile and making sure that it speaks to your target audience, reach out to us and we'd be happy to help you.